Hey, Chef, where you going? Where'd you go?
Looking for my phone.
She's always looking for a phone. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? That's usually what she says all the time.
No.
Yes.
No.
One time, she looked like she was going to attack us, trying to find her
Because it
phone.
was something for school.
We were like chilling. The lights were off. We were in the TV room. We had popcorn. We were all snuggled up with the blanket and watching a nice movie. And she left out the room for a minute, and she came back. She turned on all the lights, and she walked around like this. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where is it? Have you seen my phone?
It was for school.
We were so scared. We were horrified. I was scared. I was like, I don't know, ma'am.
Oops.
Anyway, so she just left basketball. They practiced outside today. And how was practice?
Good.
It was good?
Yep.
It was good?
Yep.
It was good?
Yep.
No, they threw in an additional practice today. So we're gonna go in here and record. You ready?
Yes.
So you want to talk about today's show? About the pho. You want to talk about the pho?
Well, pho is Vietnamese soup. It's not pho.
You know, we got in an
pho.
argument about if it's pho or pho.
It's pho. That's how you say pho.
And how do you spell it?
F-H-O.
Now it's F-H-O. It's P-H-O.
Oh, yeah.
I got you. No, it's P-H-O.
But
it's pronounced pho. And I thought it was faux. Anyway, so, but pho is, pho. Pho is the Vietnamese soup. Yep. And we were actually, we did the show. We had, Victoria did some promo work.
yeah.
Yep, so she did some promo work making the pho. And so, yeah, that should be coming out here pretty soon. Can't wait. So I think it's going to be a commercial. So
Who knows?
who knows? So anyway, so she's making pho today. And you ready?
Yeah, you ready?
You ready?
Are you ready?
Let's get
Out the car.
cooking.
And then cooking. Out the car.
Let's
and then
get cook, guys.
No, let's get out the
cooking.
car, then cook.
Okay.
Because you can't cook in the car. So let's get out the car, then let's go cooking.
Let's go cooking.
Let's get cooking.
So why don't you tell them let's get cooking?
Well, let's get out the car, then let's
I know, why do you have to say let's get out the car? It's so stupid. Just go right into let's get. They didn't know we were in the car. Did y'all know we're in the car? Yeah,
kind of see the seats and the steering wheel.
Oh, yeah, at the steering wheel. What steering wheel?
Guys, let's get cooking.
Now, who's going to reach up there and press stop?
Not me. I'm getting out the car.
She really got... Oh, guys, look. She's got purple hair. Chef has purple hair.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Hey, welcome back to Victoria's Kitchen, guys. Today, we are making a Vietnamese soup called pho. And here we have 4 ounces of brown rice noodles. And you can get this in your Asian aisle at your local grocery store. So, let's get cooking. So we have our brown rice noodles, and now let's prep everything up. We're using a lot of fresh ingredients in our pho. Grab this, grab that. And guys, it's a new year and it's a new you. Hopefully you have those very healthy resolutions. You really should, because have all those sweets and carbs at Christmas. Okay, grab this, grab that. I think that's it, yep. If I can close the refrigerator. Okay, so here we have some baby bella mushrooms. We have some pork, carrots, cabbage, minced ginger, some green onions, and then we're gonna use 3 cloves of garlic. So I think we definitely need a cutting board for this. I think. How else are we supposed to cut up the vegetables, you know? This here. But we're gonna cut this mushroom, not thick, nice and thin. Okay, put those mushrooms back in there. And guys, you might be asking yourself, what if I want to use chicken instead of pork? Pork would be better than chicken because pork won't get as dry. And also, pork is nice and flavorful. And who doesn't like flavor? Because we're definitely using a lot of flavor here today. Okay guys, so with the pork, you can just take either some leftover pork or some leftover chicken. Make sure it's not heavily seasoned and just cut it up and set it aside. Or you can make some pork chops or pork loin, cut that up, set it aside. Yeah. And I think my favorite mushrooms might be baby bella. They just bring out so much flavor and they're nice and pretty. You can get them small or big. And this is a nice meal just to have in your fridge in the morning when you're in a hurry. Just put it right in the microwave, you know? Easy, simple, and it still tastes good.
All right, so only this one right here would be talking about eating pho for breakfast. Really, Chef? Really?
Well, it's easy and it's delicious, so.
Okay, teenagers eat noodle soup for breakfast. Grown folks, like people like me, yeah, we eat it for lunch or for dinner. So it's a great thing, moms out there. Forget the teenagers. It's a great thing for you moms out there to prep your dinner the day before and have it in the fridge. The longer it sits, the better the flavor, right, Chef?
Really?
Yeah, so if you're 13-ish, then maybe this is a great breakfast. But if you're like me, make it for your family the day before.
Yeah. Back
to the show.
Okay, we got this last mushroom. Okay. Now we're gonna get our garlic and cut 3 cloves of garlic. So we got 3 there. And guys, garlic, I think I always use garlic. Garlic is just the flavor that you always have to have in your kitchen. If you don't have garlic in your kitchen, I think you might need to go get garlic today, like right now. Don't pause the show, but continue watching the show and put a note that you need garlic. Garlic is the key. So we're just gonna cut up some garlic. Okay, cut up some garlic there. And you can, garlic is in everything. Best flavor in the world. But just don't put it in desserts, please. Just don't do that. Okay, one more little clove left. And this is the simplest way to get your garlic out, you know, smash it with your knife, but don't be dangerous. So kids, if you're watching this right now, please use parent supervision before trying to cut some garlic. Okay, so this is gonna cook with the ginger, so I'm gonna put it in there with it. Get it all clean here. Gotta have a clean workspace. And I think we need something to put this in at the end. So we have some containers here. They're nice little serving size. And it's good proportions too. Okay, got our 4 servings. Now, since we have everything all prepped, let's go ahead and start on our broth. So we have some vegetable stock and some chicken stock. Okay, we definitely need to measure these, so let's get some measuring cups. Get all of these. We're gonna start with 2 cups of chicken stock. And pho is usually with beef broth, but we're gonna use it with chicken stock. More, I like it more with flavor and it tastes a little better to me. Okay, you got 2 cups of chicken stock. Okay, and then we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of vegetable stock. Get our 1/4 cup here. Here we go, our vegetable stock. Oh, can't forget about the top. Fridge. And then let's get some chicken base and sesame oil. Okay, we're gonna add a heaping tablespoon of chicken base. And heaping just means go a little over about that much. Okay. And then let's get our sesame oil. I'm gonna put 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, let's find our 8. Put 2 of those to make a 4th. Okay. 1. Give that a little stir. And you might be thinking, that's not a lot of broth, but we don't need that much broth to go in. Okay, and we're gonna get some scallions. Grab some scissors here. It's a way easier way than taking the scallions out of the bag and sitting there and cutting them. But if you want to take the hard way, go ahead and take it. Okay, we're gonna add about 1 tablespoon of scallions. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I think it's a safe bet. Okay. Put this back in the fridge. Okay, I'm gonna give that one quick little stir. One last time. Okay, we're gonna put that on high heat. And then when that's boiled, put it on a simmer. Do a little cleanup action. Guys, I think this is my favorite soup. If you were to just go through all of the soups that you can think of, I think this is my favorite. Because you have all the flavors, and then you have your noodles, you have your meat, you have your vegetables. It's basically all you need in one meal. Okay, give that a stir. And then wait for that to get a nice boil. This is gonna taste so good. Okay, now it's boiling, so let's turn that heat down to a simmer. And let's put our top on. Now let's get a cast iron skillet. Let's get that nice and hot. Okay, put that down there. Now while that skillet's getting hot, I'm gonna go grab everything else and get it over here. Got our mushrooms, scallions, our ginger and garlic, and our cabbage. Mushrooms, and then our pork and our carrots. Now our pan is nice and hot. Let's add some grapeseed oil. Let our grapeseed oil get hot. Okay, we're gonna kind of tilt our pan there. Get the oil all around. When I'm cooking with skillets, I actually love doing this and getting every single little gap filled. Okay, now let's add our mushrooms. And we're gonna let our mushrooms get nice and hot. And we're gonna put in everything else when our mushrooms are brown. So this is an important process. Make sure you do not put salt on the mushrooms because we want them to get brown. We're only gonna be using pepper. And add some pepper. Good amount of pepper there. Give it a little stir. Now we're gonna let that get brown. They're now brown. Take a look at those. So now let's add in our carrots. And give that a little stir. And we're stir frying everything together. And now let's add in our cabbage. Add our cabbage. And then we're gonna add our ginger and garlic. And then our scallions and our meat are gonna be last. So we're just getting that nice and hot. We're gonna add some more oil. Give that a stir. Guys, cabbage I think is my favorite vegetable other than broccolini. I think broccolini and broccoli is up there, and then you have cabbage right behind. Okay, we're gonna grab some sesame seeds. And guys, if y'all know the sesame seed accident. So hopefully I don't spill all the sesame seeds this time. Okay, that's good. I didn't spill it. I almost went over it though, so that was bad. Oh. Okay, now I'm gonna add in my pork and scallions. Then pork. And that's gonna be done when our pork is nice and hot. I'm on a roll with this recipe. You can just tell I'm cutting up my vegetables and I'm ready to go. And I should have had breakfast before this because it smells really good and then I'm starving and I really want to eat the food, but I can't. So yeah, I guess. You can smell it now all come together. Those green onions made it pop. Just look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? I know y'all can eat it now. You have to make them. I'm so sorry. along nicely. We have a box over there, simmering away. Pork is almost hot, nice and hot and ready to eat. So I'm gonna let that sit and do a little cleanup process. This away. I'm gonna put my broth. I'm gonna let that sit over there. I'm gonna grab some hot waters. Okay. Chuck over here. Oh, that is nice and ready. Okay, I told you that my hot water is here. Grab this. So these brown rice noodles, I prepared these in advance. Gonna put them in the strainer and run them over hot water. Kind of loosen them up a little bit. Okay. Moving around, the water comes out way faster than just letting it sit. Hey, I flipped it! Oh, okay, I'm gonna stop flipping it now. Okay, so I'm gonna add some noodles in, about an ounce of noodles. Go ahead and add one in each bowl. So remember, we made 4 ounces of these noodles. Put a little more in this one, and this one. And then this is gonna be the lucky winner right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna get some tongs. Let me use these. And I'm gonna put some vegetables and some meat in each one. And if y'all can smell this right now, you can smell the ginger and everything else that went along with it. Smells delicious. Looks delicious. I'm gonna add a little more in each one because you want it all to be equal. Okay. And it's okay if you have a little left over. You can always just have that now if you want, but I suggest using all of it. Okay, and now we're going to get our broth. Get our broth, just get a scoop of broth. More in that scoop. So you can tell in my recipe with the broth, it's the right amount for the recipe that we have. But if you want it to be more soupy like, you can always double or triple the recipe. Because right now it's like, not stir fry-ish, but it's like a little stir fry with good amount of broth in it. But if you want it soupy, either double or triple the recipe. And you want to use all of your broth because that's another flavor component and you want all of those flavors. And it is a soup after all. The actual soup component does matter. got our broth in every one of our little bowls. Let's do our garnish. We have basil and limes. Let's get a cutting board and a knife. So first with your basil, you're gonna siphonade your basil. I'm sorry guys, it's chiffonade, not siphonade. Wow, that was just a rookie mistake. So that basically means you're gonna roll your basil up in like a little, I don't know, just a little roll, roll it up in a little roll. And then just cut your basil. Okay? And then you're gonna take your lime and I'm gonna just wedge it. If I can get through the lime, there you go. Okay, and when you serve this lime, let your guests know that you can always squeeze the lime juice in it. Okay, we're gonna put a little wedge on each one. Then let's go ahead and garnish it with a little basil. Okay, and guys, there we go. Our pho is all done. Just zoom in to that pho and look at the broth and the meat, everything together. Well guys, I really want to dig into this, but I think it might be a little hot, so I'm gonna let it cool down just a little bit. And so I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.
Well, Chef, that was a good show.
Yeah, it really was. I hope y'all like it, because I know I did.
Yeah, not too many mistakes this week.
No, not too many, but some.
You're a pro chef.
Yes.
That's right, go with it.
Yes.
So how do they reach you? How do your fans reach you, Chef?
We'll either Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook at Chef Victoria Elizabeth. And also, don't forget to tune into the show next week because we're making turkey black bean burgers.
That's right.
Yes.
Wait, did we call it turkey black bean burgers or black bean turkey burgers?
Black bean turkey burgers.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. And they're delicious, guys.
Delicious.
Woo, yum, yum, yum. So, and what about your website?
You can check me out on my website at victoriacooks.com. And then also on YouTube at youtube.com/Victoria'sKitchen. So guys, see you next time. Bye. Bye.